A very good Sunday afternoon, my people. And I hope you had a really great week. And let's start with our breathing exercise. Always remember that 5.5 second rule. Breathe in with your nose, breathe out with your mouth. You should breathe like that throughout the day. But for now, we're going to do 10 times deep breathing. And this is based on a Taoist longevity exercise. It's called 站桩. Just bend your legs just a little bit. Natural hand, as if you are hugging a tree. Close your eyes and breathe in with your nose as much as you can and out from your mouth as much as you can. We'll do 10 times. Now we will start our 10 energy movements. Your legs shoulder-wise. The first movement. We're balancing triple burner, 三焦. We're also opening up the pericardium, that is symbol, the heart protector. And we're also circling a protective energy from Dantian up to Bai Hui. this movement, focus on 6 arm meridian lines. And continue on with our Sanjiao triple burner. Make sure your legs are bent low. I think I'm out.
Dr. Liu, we're not able to see you.
Am I good again?
You're good.
Now the third one. One touch sky, the other earth. We are strengthening our gut system. That is that long tube, my people. Next movement, balancing your 7 emotions. Also strengthen your neck health, your spine health. And you should be able to see the back of your heel. Now the next one. To really squeeze the toxins out of your intestines and also balancing the heart system. We now know our heart and lungs, small intestines, large intestines, colon are connected. Squeeze. And also this is good for the spine as well. Next movement, the whole brain health, spine health, open up. Your 2 meridian line and 6 leg meridian lines. Touch the earth. Excellent. Next one, our good old liver system. Reduce liver energy stagnation. The next one, kidneys. When we talk about kidney health, we're talking about spine health, brain health. This movement can bring together the energy together between the heart system and kidney system. That will help people to sleep better and cook better. Good. Now let's move to the next one. Now it's really, we're opening up the whole meridian lines, the network, the electric network of our system. Also testing the strength of our liver system and our kidneys. Okay, now our last movement, put your chin or your nose or your forehead on the floor. Again, you are strengthening your Du meridian line and your Ren meridian line, and along with the other meridian line. And you feel the whole body is relaxed. Okay, and once more, and then we'll hold our head on to the ground for 10 seconds. So our today's topic, and we're going to talk a little bit about pericardium and triple burner. What is pericardium? Pericardium is what we call symbol or symbol law. Pericardium has two parts, right? So the actual pericardium itself is the protector of the heart, because we know the heart is the king of 五脏六腑, is the 5 yin organ systems, 6 yang organ systems. That's the king, that's the emperor. So the emperor will not, all the pathogens, all these toxins, all these things will not that easy to target your heart. And when the ill energy comes in and try to target your body, who will take a hit for it or will protect the heart is the pericardium. So And that really is, so today, because we already talked about the 5 yin organ systems and the 6 yang organ systems, now today we're focusing on the protector of it. So, and the pericardium line is very important. It's in the arm, one of the arm meridian lines, but we call the Xinbao Luo, that's the meridian lines. Let's focus on the pericardium in itself. So how do we help to ease the work of our heart protector, right? And there is this very important meridian lines, and this is this Ren meridian lines. It's right in the middle, right? It goes through it right in the middle. So with this line, and there is a very important point, is right in the middle of your nipples. So we talked a little bit about this before already. It's called the point of Tanzhong. Tanzhong is that important because if you want to keep your pericardium strong so that can protect your heart, it's the protector of your heart. You need to, the most important thing is to keep energy moving smoothly without stagnation. So how do you move that intersection, the big intersection? The big intersection is that Tanzhong, right? It's by massaging it and by gently petting, massaging. Okay, a lot of people feel, oh, I have my heart, I have heart pain, I have lung pain, I have my rib cage pain, I have all this. That means your Tanzhong has stagnation. So the stagnation in Tanzhong, that can lead to a lot of very serious physical imbalances. So the most important thing for you to remember from today, how do you help the heart protector, right, is to keep your Tanzhong clear, keep the energy flow. So massaging, petting, we all have our meridian line too now, pet it with it, or just massage it with it. Or sometimes that if you are in bed before you get up, and most of us have a pair of walnuts now, you can just massage this meridian line. It's very important, okay? It's very important. So how do you know your Tanzhong has stagnation? And when you feel you cannot breathe, you cannot take a deep breath. A lot of people are concerned, oh, is it my heart? No, it's the protector of your heart trying to protect you. You need to keep the energy flow. So, and then sometimes when people feel they cannot, they have to, the air flows up and they have to burp out, and they feel they have rib cage pain, they feel they need to yawn, and then always keep your Tanzhong open by gently massaging it. If you feel you need to burp, then it's counterclockwise. If you feel you have pain, it's clockwise, right? Remember, these are important, okay? Just massage your Tanzhong and keep your protector of your heart open and strong. So that is the protector of your heart. Now we're going to talk about Sanjiao. Sanjiao is triple burner. That really is the protector of your organs, because each organ systems has different parts, right? Have the actual organ and the meridian lines that go through, the energy goes through, the blood vessels go through, the body fluid goes through the system. So this triple burner is, we call Shangjiao, protect your heart, your lungs, your esophagus, and also even the liver is supposed to be in the middle part, but in my tradition that we put it up there to say that including the liver system, right? That's 上焦, and 中焦, that's your stomach, your spleen, your pancreas, your gallbladder, and 下焦, that's your intestines. You have this 3 burner that I think in Western medicine is the fascia system, right? So your lymph moving through this fascia system, moving through the triple burner, and also your body fluid, your blood, your energy. So these is the actual protector to protect those actual organs for you. So it's very important. So what do you do to keep your bodyguards, to keep your protectors strong? So with Sanjiao is that it's very simple. We are already doing it. It's the energy movements, right? That 10 energy movements is one of the best way to keep your Sanjiao, the triple burner, in place, right? To keep the fascia clean, clear, and have really good energy flow, really good blood flow, really good body fluid flow, and it's moist, is just right. And also that to help to have the energy that will promote health, because you have energy and you also have, we call that 病因. 病因 is the illness, the sick energy that can keep Sanjiao and pericardium, keep the sick energy out of your system. So it is very important, again, it's very important to keep the Sanjiao moving and without toxins, right? Without inflammation, without stagnation. And it's also very important to get the heart protectors working properly. Remember the massage, how do we do that? It's very simple. Well, there's a sequence of other things that we need to do, right? We as medical doctors, as healers need to do to help you to balance. But what you need to remember is massage your Tanzhong, do 10 energy movements, do these 2 things to keep your protector of the heart, protector of the whole 5 yin, 6 yang system strong. So do your 10 energy movements every day and massage your Tanzhong every day, especially when you feel, I'm so angry at something. Okay, so what do? Massage your Tanzhong, get the energy going so that will not create stagnation. Oh, I cannot breathe. What do? You massage your Tanzhong, you keep this part open. If you keep this Tanzhong open, then you keep all these meridian lines from Shangjiao, from upper, middle, and lower burner. The connection point is the Tanzhong, right? To keep it open. So that is your protector of your system. And the other thing is that, well, a lot of people, the ringing in your ears, right? That is in Eastern and Western medicine. It's just a difficult thing to treat, because that is, you have your kidney systems, your small intestines, your heart systems, you have a lot of systems that ear meridian line, right? But in traditional Chinese medicine, we put in the category of your Sanjiao, your triple burner is off. So that's why it's so hard to treat that. So if you do have that, make sure we have an ear massage that can help with that as well. Yeah, go ahead.
Dr. Liu, could you kindly demonstrate the ear massage?
Yeah, the ear massage, you can just put, first you pull your ears, okay, from top to bottom, and then you just hold the whole ears, and then massage inside the ears like this. And then the different part of the ears, you don't have to remember which part is what. You just pull it. And then many of you, when you do that, you should feel your ears are burning. So what that means is just you are releasing the toxins. I do the ear massage every day in my morning routine. I do it 30 times a day in the morning. You don't have to remember all the points. It would be nice, but if you want to exercise your brain health, let's remember those points. But if you don't, at least massage your ears. And also, if you have elderly at home, encourage them to do that, because to keep the ear energy clear, that will help them to keep their brain clear as well.
So Dr. Liu, that is used for just general health as well?
For ringing of the ears, for elderly care, for general health. If you want your kid to be smart, then do their ears too.
Excellent, thank you. Dr. Liu, there's just some confusion as to the clockwise, counterclockwise. Could you talk a little bit about what indication would be clockwise, what would be counter, and how to accurately...
So you really no need to bother. You're not going to do it incorrectly. You're not going to do it wrong. You just find that tandrung, find your nipples, okay? Measure it, put your hands together in the middle, that's right there. That's your tandrung, okay? And then just put your hands there, just massage, and then intuitively, if you feel, don't think, just intuitively. Says, today I want to do counterclockwise. Do counterclockwise, you're not going to mess things up. Today I want to do clockwise. Do clockwise. You're not going to mess things up. But the basic line is, if you want Bu, Bu is to inhale the energy in, that you feel weak, that you do clockwise. If you want Xie, Xie is to get rid of the ill energy. If you feel, oh, I just feel I have ill energy in me, what I do, then when you do tandrung, you do counterclockwise. Do not think, my people. That is your problem. You think too much. Just meditate and do it intuitively. You're not going to do it wrong. There's no right or wrong way to do it. The wrong way is not to do it. The right way is to do it.
Thank you, Dr. Liu.
So remember these two basic principles. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Liu. Although this is slightly off topic, but we do have a request for you, if you don't mind, to discuss the squatting, to demonstrate the squatting again and the indications for the squatting.
So the squatting is really, I mean, you know, if you can teach your kids to squat, if your kids has let's say, you know, if they can't poop, and kids can do it very easily. So if you feel that you want to release gas, or you want to just kind of squeeze the gas out, then make sure that you put your whole feet on the ground, right? And you just kind of get a book, meditate, and just squat. And this is the front part of the squat. You squat like this, and this is the back part of the squat. You squat like this. If you really have kind of a lot of gas you just cannot get rid of, then you can put your butt up a little bit and just kind of in that angle, then that will get more gas out. And then you can put your heels up if you want, heels down if you want, heels up, heels down, just squat. And then when you squat, you naturally will feel you're either the air is coming up this way, then you may burp, or going down that way. And either way is good, as long as it's out. It's always better out than in, my dear. So happy squatting, please. Oh, but make sure your kids, ask them to squat. They can really squat. They can really squat.
Thank you, Dr. Liu. Dr. Liu, I'd like to go back to the pericardium. You talked about the pericardium as being sort of your first line of defense. Could we think about it as a means to also regulate the homeostasis within the body?
You could. And, but the pericardium is mostly to be there to protect your heart. That is the bodyguard, that is the protector of your heart. Because a lot of people have concerns about, oh my God, I have this, I have that, I may have cancer cells, I may have this and that. Let me tell you, my dear, the real silent killer or the real problem is that make sure you protect your heart. That is important. So you have a protector of the heart, right? And make sure that you go easy. You know, walking is good, right? And massage is good, release your stress, good. And that's all strengthen the heart health.
So Dr. Liu, stress very much negatively impacts the pericardium and heart health. I'm going to say
that create stagnation, right? That creates stagnation.
And then I will say probably lack of sleep.
Oh, isn't that the truth? We should go to bed around 9:30 or 10, no later than 10. And some of people ask me, I have this patient said, what are you doing 9:30 in bed? It's not even dark outside. I said, what are you still doing up? You should be in bed. So.
Dr. Liu, is there a particular emotion that if we indulged in that could really injure the pericardium or heart health?
And there are 7 basic emotions that if you let any of that out of balance, that can influence all kinds of things. But really is that I think if people have a lot of fear, and that will indeed influence the kidney system, and that will influence the liver system. You will have more anger, frustration, then that will really kind of cause negative impact on the heart system because you are no longer feel either joyful or happiness. But stress really is the beginning of, we say, in traditional Chinese medicine, right? Stress is the beginning of 100 illnesses. So how to lower the stress really is a continued key for all of us.
Dr. Liu, we know that heart disease is, of course, leading amongst many of the chronic conditions. Why do you think that continues to be the case, particularly for our modern way of living?
Because I think we're lost. I think that many of us, we're lost. We have lost the connection with ourselves, with each other, with nature. Then that really causes heartbrokenness in a way. That I think that the emotion imbalances, and then the other thing is people don't poop well, they don't sleep well, they don't do anything nature intended to do. And then how in the world you think you can have good health, right? So I think that really heart health is that important, but it's that simple. You just need to, the basics, right? Sleep well, poop well, exercise, walking, and release your stress. It's really easy said than done. It happens to all of us. So if you say, oh, I'm so stressed, I cannot release my stress, don't worry about it. Just take a deep breath and my heart is fine. I just need to exercise my Tanzhong and then you're good. So, but I do think that if we have a better lifestyle, that really is the best way to help with the heart health. Because always remember, we have protectors, we have many layers of protection. So to get to our heart is not that simple unless we leave it right open.
Dr. Liu, I was sharing with our audience here, oftentimes you recommend doing a foot soak because many people have a difficult time falling asleep. So I was sharing with them via the chat here to apply a foot soak for a few minutes before bedtime. Are there any other ideas that you have for any quiet reflection before bed that might help?
So sleep has two stages, right? Relax your mind and relax your body. And foot soak is really help you to relax and also help you to detox. And after 5 minutes foot soak, which I do it every night, that I do a foot massage in bed. I just massage my lower leg, massage my feet, and it just and then you're relaxed. Read a little bit. Do not keep your phone in bedroom or TV. Move your TV out. Move your phone out. And the other thing is that if you have a bed lamp, make sure the bed lamp bulbs is the one that is good for sleep, right? It's not the regular ones. It's the one, use the one I have. I can post that. That is really help with the sleep. And then the other thing is make your room really as dark as possible. Those blackout curtains, I love them. They're very, very good. That give you that really the protection and the quietness.
Thank you, Dr. Liu. There is a question about exercise and when to push the cardio intensity and how to balance that, particularly if there is issues with heart health.
Again, traditional Chinese medicine is about balance, right? It's not about not push it. It's about not to push it. And if you can walk to a speed that you feel your heart rate is up and you are a little bit sweaty, and that's good. But it's step by step and no need to push it. No need to push it.
Dr. Liu, I have included in the chat the 2 files that you shared with me earlier if you wanted to take a few moments to speak about that.
Yes. So can I see the photo or I cannot see the photo or they can see the photo? So who can see the photo?
So the 2 files are uploaded into the chat. You can click onto the file to open it.
Okay. So I want to just take a moment since we're talking about the protector, right? So this is one of my old Professor Deng, that he passed last year. Today is his 1-year anniversary. This is a photo was taken just soon before he passed. He passed in his sleep without any sign of illness. He was 104. So he really served as a protector of traditional Chinese medicine and the pericardium of mankind. I had great pleasure to learn from him, and I just want to, because one of my greatest fortune is I have so many teachers that they are just excellent. He definitely is one of the excellent teacher. He taught us not just the medicine, right? He was tough. He was really a tough guy, but also he make you to realize it is such a honor and privilege to study traditional Chinese medicine, to really help other people to understand the value and the wisdom in it. Toward the end, he left 62 formulas, and this is his beautiful handwriting. You know, it was really kind of funny. One of my long-term friend had the great pleasure to get a formula from him, and so he framed it. And he put in his study. And that was treat the impotency. It was funny. It was really, I said, okay, so you really want everybody to know that, huh? And he said, Dr. Lu, nobody can read Chinese, nor to this kind of this handwriting. It's so beautifully done. So he really was the one that left a sequence of formulas that actually right on with COVID and other possible epidemics that we are yet to see. So he left those to us, his students. So I am studying them, and I have used 2 or 3 his formulas in my clinic. And he started medicine when he was a very, very young boy, and lived until 4, and he practiced until the end. So, so for that I want to thank all of you, because in a way, all of you are my teachers. We say, you learn from your patients, you learn from your people. So I have great honor to learn from people like Dr. Deng. I also have great honor to learn from all of you. For that, I thank you. I thought 104, huh? That's at least, is our goal.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lu.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Dr. Lu and Sarah.
Thank you, Dr. Lu and Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lu and Sarah.
Thank you, Dr.
Dr.
Lu and
Lu. We
Sarah.
love you. Thank you so much.
Dr. Lu. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Lu.
Thank you.
Thank
Dr.
you.
Lu. Thank you, Sarah.
I'll be back soon.